Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful day. So if you happen to pop on here live, please say hi and where you're coming in from. Feel free to tag some teammates and even share this video in a private group, private page, somewhere where more people can see it. And if you do come in on the replay, please use the hashtag replay so I can go back, engage with you, say hi. So I was listening to an amazing podcast of Amy Porterfield's with Nancy the other day. And it blew my mind about what she was discussing. And it had to do with social media. It had to do with online marketing. It had to do with branding. And I was thinking to myself, how does that relate to network marketing? And it got me thinking that there are three things that people really don't think about when they are building their network marketing business and brand. And when I started to really conceptually think about it, it scared me for myself and for all the network marketers out there watching this. So again, if you're coming on, hi in where you're coming in from, tag some teammates, share this video, give me some thumbs, some hearts, just so I know that I'm coming through loud and clear. So there are three important things that you need to understand that when you do understand these, it will explode your business. I can promise you. Number one is this. Social media is rented property. Social media is rented property. So what do I mean by that? Well, your friends lists, you don't own them. Facebook does. Your Instagram followers, you don't own them. Instagram does. Your LinkedIn connections, you don't own them. LinkedIn does. So many people are not understanding how much of a vulnerable position you are putting yourself in by strictly building your business on social media. Because at the end of the day, if Facebook shuts down tomorrow, if LinkedIn shuts down tomorrow, if Instagram shuts down tomorrow, if YouTube shuts down tomorrow, how many of you would be out of business? Your cell phone can only take you so far. When you start to understand that you need to take things from online to offline, gathering phone numbers, creating real connection outside of social media, your phone book is perfect. If you're going to connect with people on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, find a way to connect offline. Because again, think about it. If those social media platforms shut down, how would you be able to connect with those people? Again, any business, any brand, network marketing or not, if you are strictly building your business strictly through social media, you are putting your business, your income, your brand in a very, very vulnerable position. So make sure you find a way to get those contacts from online to offline the best way that you know how. Number two, if you are going to spend time on Facebook, for example, create a private Facebook group. Your friends on Facebook, that's great. You need raving fans. And here's what I did. I created a free Facebook community called Network Marketing Leads for Life. It's a community where I post inspiration, tips, extra trainings. But here's the caveat. To get into that group, you have to give me some personal information and answer questions to get in. And one of those pieces of information is the email address that you have connected to your business. Because then I can start to build that relationship. I can start to build that connection with those individuals from online to offline. Because once you guys collect an email address, now you're building a business that is bulletproof. Because if you have 5, 10, 15,000 solid emails, you have that engaging Facebook group, but you have those emails, these people know you. They like you. They trust you. So even if the social media platforms suddenly shut down, you still have a backup plan. So my suggestion is to create a private Facebook group where you can openly share your products, share your transformations, everything about business, where you're building that tribe of people. And if you're going to create that Facebook group, make sure that one of the qualifying questions to get into that group is collecting an email. Which brings me to number 3. And most important, grow your email list. This is something that I did not know about. This is something that I did not focus on. This is something that I did not pay attention to for years. Since I have, this is no lie, since I have been intentional about growing my warm, genuine, authentic email list, in the last 7 months, since the beginning of the year, I've gone from a few hundred emails to close to 5,000. So I take comfort in knowing that if something happens to social media, if Facebook shuts down, if LinkedIn shuts down, if Instagram shuts down, if TikTok shuts down, if Snapchat shuts down, if YouTube shuts down, I still have a network growing. The internet's still my website is another way that I collect emails. There's always a way for me to continue to build relationships and rapport outside of social media. And again, if you're not growing your email list, that's why I suggest creating a private Facebook group that requires someone to give an email address to get in there, because then you can stay in touch with that person in the most genuine way, which is offline. Just ask yourself that question. What would happen to my business? What would happen to my brand? What would happen to my income? What would happen to the leads that I was generating if social media shut down tomorrow? No one thinks about this. You don't know when the plug may be pulled, but you have to prepare for that if it's going to happen. It may or may not, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. Again, if you don't have an email list, you have no business. The social media platforms that you guys are using to build your business own those contacts. If that faucet turns off, you lose all those contacts. You have to retain them. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. And if you are building your email list, type a number 1. If you're not, type a number 2. If you're coming on the replay, hashtag replay. If you're coming in on here, say hi, share this, tag some teammates. No, I don't know why people in network marketing aren't talking about this. Everyone's teaching people to get on to Facebook and Instagram. But you're not teaching one of the most important parts, which is how to take it from online to offline. So number 1, remember, Social media. Social media is rented property. Thank you, Carol. Number 2, create a private Facebook group that requires people to put in an email address so you can create a network outside of it. And number 3, grow your email list. Grow it. Again, I've been intentional. I've been focusing on it. Free opt-ins. Giving people content where they want it, where they put their email address for it. I've gone from barely any emails to over 5,000 in 7 months. My goal is to be at 10,000 emails by the end of the year, and I know I'm going to hit it because then it's going to just continue to grow and grow and grow. So guys, I hope you found this helpful. If you do pop in back on the replay, use hashtag replay. Love and gratitude, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, everybody.